Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. The palette is right on my drip is a fountain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Bet the Day for June 23rd. We are live from the studio here in Dallas, Texas. Hope everyone is doing well and hope everyone is ready to make some money. If you're new here, my name is Tanner Kern. I'm the host of Bet the Day, and we intend on winning money today on Bet the Day. It's been a rough couple days. I'm not going to lie about that. We were 3-3 2 days ago. Yesterday, we were 2-4. Just not a good day, but shout out to the Colorado Avalanche for ending the night well. You know what? I can pay rent now because of the Avs, so I'll take it. It's a good day, and we're going to bounce back today. I feel really good about my card. It's funny, we say that every day. Some days it goes our way, some days it doesn't. Again, we don't know what's going to happen in sports betting, but the one thing we know is what I intend to do today, and that is win. Jeff Fink's in the house. Got a new little camera angle rocking here with the T-shirts, baby.
Yeah, go get that merch. Link in bio. Let's get these T-shirts off this rack. I want to see this rack empty ASAP.
Listen, some people talk about it. Some people be about it. We talk about the T-shirts every day, guys. If you have ordered a T-shirt, we shipped that out to you yesterday. We got the Bet the Day logo shirt. We got the Good Teams Win, Great Teams cover shirt. We got more merch rolling in, guys. Help us out. Buy a T-shirt. Number one way to support Bet the Day. We're losing a little money here on the show. You know, I'm losing my rent money, so help me out. Buy a T-shirt. Give me some support, guys. Who else is on here 7 days a week? 7 days a week, 9 a.m. Central Time, working hard for you guys, finding the lines, finding the odds, finding the stats to win you guys money. Find it. I can't. I look through TikTok, can't find it. So anyways, guys, we're working hard here. Please, please, please go buy a T-shirt. Links in the bio on TikTok, links in the description on YouTube. Das Diggity already showing up in the comments. Das, how we doing? Yo, Das Diggity, I still got my pinky toe. Go Dodgers. Had me scared at first. Dodgers dominated yesterday. We're going to go back to them in the lay of the day today. I'm starting that up. We're going to go 3-legger parlay at the end of the show to see what we can do, see if we can hit that as well. Guess a little extra money. Now, that's just a little sprinkle, as the coach says. Our main bet's still going to be straight bets, and we got those in Major League Baseball all day. Staying away from college baseball, staying away from the WNBA, of course, because that under really broke my heart the other day when the Dallas Wings were on pace for 181 points, and they ended the day with 155. So we're going to stay away from the WNBA for a few days, but maybe we'll return to it. So anyways, guys, let's get into the Home Depot lock of the day. Remember, there is no such thing as a lock in sports betting. I'll say that right now. A lot of people ask me for a lock. No such thing for a lock. It's called the best bet. If you want a lock, you go to Home Depot. If you want a best bet, go to Home Depot. Tell them Tanner and Jeff sent you. They're going to send you right back here. Bet the day. Yesterday, the New York Yankees were sensational, people. The New York Yankees found a way to win. They had bases loaded, and Aaron Judge struck out, and then I believe, I don't know what happened after that, but they didn't get a run in there early in the game, right? And I was really scared. And then I saw Aaron Judge hit a home run late in the game. They left a hanging breaking ball up, the Rays did, and Judge took it out of the yard. And then after that, the New York Yankees started to roll and got over their team total yesterday. That was our Home Depot lock day. We're now 8-5 on our Home Depot lock, so we're making money there. Let's see what we can do. Rockies team total over 3.5. I'm kind of falling in love with the team totals a little bit here. And how can you not, honestly? I mean, team totals are just, they're lovely because you don't have to worry about two teams. You worry about one. You got to worry about one offense. Like yesterday, we only had to worry about the New York Yankees. Today, we only have to worry about the Colorado Rockies. So when I look at the Colorado Rockies today, over 3.5 on their team total, how can you not love it? It's the most mind-blowing line I've ever seen in my life. Rockies hit lefties very well. They're going to face a lefty today in Braxton Garrett. Doesn't have a lot of time on the mound this year. Not going to lie about that. He's struggled in 13 innings. He's 1-2 with a 4.85 and a 1.54 whip. Over 13 innings, he just have 10 Ks, so we're getting into that. He's a guy that can get fans on the at the plate, but at the same time, too, only got 13 innings on the mound. So it doesn't really scare me. I want to see what he can do as a pitcher today. And I'm going to challenge him to shut down the Colorado Rockies offense because that's not going to be easy. You look at the Rockies right now. Chris Bryant's not in the lineup, but Colorado can still hit the baseball. Rockies 261 with a 325 OBP and a 401 slug, and they've hit 64 bombs and scored 319 runs. And on top of that, they've gone over this total every game in the series. They've gone over this total every game in their past 5. So feeling pretty good about this. Now, the juice for 3.5 is 112, minus 112 there. So you're getting really, really good value, which is exciting stuff there. So I feel good about this. I feel good that we're going to get the job done and continue our streak on these Home Depot locks of the day. As you can see on the board, we got the nice little picture of the Rockies. They're rolling right now. Fun young team to watch. It's too bad they play in the National League West because they will never do anything in that division. But anyways,
it is too bad. Hey, Tanner, see that laptop there on your side? Let's move that down so the people can get the picks because I want people to, don't worry about it, folks. We want to make sure that you guys see the picks here. The last thing we want you to do is miss out on any fantastic opportunities. While he's doing that, let's go back. Merch cam. It's brand new. It looks good. I'm on the side. I'm not for sale. The shirts are. Hit the link in bio. Good teams win. Great teams cover. Bet the day. You see them both right here. They look fantastic. And we're going to get this set back up for you guys. I apologize for the delay, but we don't want you to miss any picks. We are going to make this look perfect for you. So obviously team total of the day for the Rockies. Take that. I'm going to look at some TikTok comments while he's getting that fixed. Best bet today is Rockies team total over 3.5. Gun show 152.
Jeff, why don't we talk about a little subscribing to our YouTube channel, join Discord, checking TikTok comments, all that good.
Link in bio for all that stuff. Check out the Discord. Link in bio. You get an instant invite. It's not a big deal. Dolly is an angel in TikTok right now too, because he is actually getting in there and wants to give us some money so we can do a giveaway on a t-shirt.
I love that. Dolly said,
look at that screen, by the way.
Fantastic. Look at that screen. Look at that screen. Now, Dolly was talking about the New York Yankees, I believe yesterday, when he said if the Yankees team total hit, he was going to buy a t-shirt for himself and someone else. Do some people talk about it? Some people be about it, Dolly? Was that the bet he was talking about? I think it was. So anyways, Dolly, we appreciate you on there. If you do buy a t-shirt, guys, make sure you go link in bio, buy a t-shirt. We're doing well in these Home Depot locks of the day. Again, no such thing as lock in sports betting. Play on words there, people. Don't take it too seriously. So hopefully we can keep it going. Now, it's funny. I put a post up on TikTok yesterday talking about how am I going to be able to win money on how am I going to be able to win money? How am I going to be able to break the dry streak that's happened right now in the past couple days? And I got a lot of interesting answers over on TikTok. So if you have any recommendations for that, go over the Bet the Day TikTok page, comment on that post. Let me know. I'm going to do the within reason, the funniest comment on there, how to break the dry spell. Really, hasn't been too bad of a dry spell, but hopefully we can end it today totally without doing any freaking voodoo magic. All right, let's keep it going here with the picks. Got a comment from Adam Watson in there. Throw it up on the screen. Shout out to your boy predicting a Kadri comeback, and look who scores the game winner. Kadri, great ending last night. Overtime came and the Avalanche just decided to show up and start playing hockey. It was scary. I was watching the game, kind of watching the game, kind of watching baseball, watching the scores, right? And the shots on goal total was in favor of the Lightning all night, and then the Avalanche just turned it on in OT in a special way, find a way to get the job done there. So a lot of fun to watch. Anyways, it's not hockey time, people. That series is over. It's baseball. We're in the dog days of summer now. We got to continue to push through with Major League Baseball before football season rolls around. The greatest time of the year is the fall. So anyways, let's keep it going here. Mariners money line today. This is my second play of the day. We also have a lay of the day, a nice little parlay coming here in a minute. So make sure you get ready for that. Should be fun there. Hopefully we can hit that too. Mariners took a dump. That's what I'm going to say. They took a dump on Paul Blackburn yesterday. That was bad. And we had Mariners team total under 4. And that was almost ruined by the first inning. Again, Paul Blackburn, ace kind of pitcher, should shove, blah, 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 blah. But he didn't do that. And he really hasn't done that in his past few starts. So that was on me there. Mariners have a good hitting offense, and I think we disrespect them a lot. And that's what I did yesterday. I thought under 4, Paul Blackburn, ace kind of pitcher. But the Mariners really do hit the ball. When you look at their offensive numbers, it's pretty impressive stuff here. Mariners batting .235 with a .319 OBP, and they've hit 75 bombs. Now, why do I love betting against the Oakland Athletics? Because they don't really hit the ball. And I don't care if Frankie Montas is on the mound. Frankie Montas is the same numbers as Paul Blackburn, right? But at the same time, too, he doesn't win games. If you look at his record here, and, record's not critical for a starting pitcher. He's 3-7. But record shows how well your offense shows up when you pitch. Okay, so if I look at Frankie Montas, 3.53 with the 1.14 whip, those stats are good enough to be better than a 3-win pitcher. They're not great, but they're good enough to be better than a 3-win pitcher. When we look at what their offense has done, though, that's the reason he's a 3-win pitcher, because the Oakland Athletics simply don't hit the baseball. 209 with a 272 OBP. And on top of that, their pitching staff, 4.44 ERA and a 1.36 whip. You can't win games like that. It's very difficult to. So we're going to go with the Mariners today. They have a good chance of winning today. Robbie Ray on the mound, 6-6 with a 4.25 and the 1.19 whip. I look at Robbie Ray's numbers, has definitely underperformed this year, but it's Robbie Ray, people. Robbie Ray still got that name, still got that kind of aura around him, right? He can pitch, he can shove, and he's a very, very good strikeout pitcher. Over 84.2 innings, he's got 91 strikeouts. If he limits the home runs, which the A's don't really hit, and you do that by not making mistakes and not hanging breaking balls right at the heart of the plate, he will be just fine today. And the Mariners will go on to win again. Frankie Montas doesn't give up a lot of home runs, but the one thing about Montas is he has the ability to shove. You got to get to him early, and you can't allow. If you hold them down, if you keep them down, if you limit their offensive production, which isn't really hard to do, it hasn't been, the Mariners will be just fine. Have the same strategy as yesterday. Get up early on a realtor and then continue to pour it on. When a guy gets down on one knee, you finish them off, Jeff Fink. You finish them off.
Finish him. I wish we had the soundbite from Mortal Kombat. The finish him.
Finish him off.
That's all I got.
Finish
Real
him
quick,
off.
merch cam. Okay, back to you.
Merch cam. Gotta love the merch cam, guys. That's a really cool angle, by the way. Nice setup there, Jeff.
Thank you.
But anyways, guys, buy a t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. We talk about all the time, and I'm going to keep hammering you on that. Das Diggity coming in the YouTube comments there. Yo, Tanner, what about it's not gambling when you know you're going to win t-shirt? Is that available? Das, we'll get that going here in a little bit. Das, you know what? We got to sell out of these t-shirts, Das, before we get all the cool t-shirts in. This
rack needs to be empty. We need this to empty. We will do a live emptying of the rack if you guys come in and buy them. So you'll see it slowly go down, just like slowly but surely, and then we'll get some Das Diggity shirts in here.
Oh yeah, guys, empty the merch cam. Empty the freaking merch cam, guys. Get it off there. If you empty the merch cam, we'll get more merch in and more and more and more. We want to sell a ton of merch. We want to give you hats. We want to give you sunglasses. We want to give you shirts, shorts, all that good stuff, guys. But you got to buy that stuff first. So make sure you empty that merch cam for us and help us out. Yankees Astros now. Yankees Astros. This is an interesting line here, and I don't want to just talk about the first half under. I don't want to just talk about the full game under, the total. I want to talk about the money line as well. Did I pick a side on the money line today? No, because there's one rule that I have in baseball betting, and it's very simple. Right now, the old rule was hammer the Los Angeles Dodgers on the run line. We still should do that against the Reds today, blah, blah, blah. But my one rule in baseball right now is you never, ever, ever bet against the New York Yankees. And when you think the Yankees are going to lose, you know what you do? You bet. You don't bet it. You stay away from it, right? I feel good about the under a first half, under 4.5 because of the starting pitchers in this game. But when I look at a money line bet, and I know a lot of people are going to be, oh, what's your pick in this game? What's your pick? Because it is a huge game tonight. This is a massive series in the American League. This is most likely going to be the American League Championship Series. And when I look at this, when I put my hand out, I block Jose Altuve's face because he's so short there.
That is a fantastic picture you selected.
It is a great picture. It's Aaron Judge. And guys, this is to scale. Like they're standing like right next to each other. It's not like the depth perception. He's way in the back. Like they are right next to each other if you've never seen this picture before. But anyways, Aaron Judge still having a monster year. Got an arbitration hearing tomorrow on Friday. So that should be very, very interesting to see how he plays. It really hasn't affected him too much, but I do think Aaron Judge continues to shine. I wish he was in the home run derby. Anyways, let's get into talking about this game. This is a massive series. It's a massive series to bet. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, right? Framber Valdez is going to take the ball for the Houston Astros tonight, 7-3, 2.78 with a 1.15 whip. Over 81 innings. He has 68 Ks, so not great, but he's only given up 4 home runs. Now, that's something that if you have that ability, if you have the ability to keep the ball in the yard against a team like the New York Yankees, you are going to be in very, very, very good shape because the Yankees win on home runs. Now, they've done a great job manufacturing this year. They've limited the strikeouts. They've walked. They've had great eyes at the plate. But if they can't hit home runs, it's very tough for them to win. Now, I know someone's going to say, oh, they won 52 games. You're insane, blah, blah, blah. But bottom line is the New York Yankees win off home runs. They win off power. And they're playing in New York. No, they're playing in Houston tonight, I believe. They're in Houston. Jeff, can we get a check on that, where they're at tonight? I believe they're in Houston.
Yeah, keep rocking it. I'll check in for you.
Jameson Taillon, 8-1 with a 2.7 and a 1.06 whip. Over 73 innings. He's walked 9 batters and given up 6 home runs. So when I look at that, Taillon also going to be very good. Now, when you're betting first half unders, they're in New York tonight. Awesome. So when I'm betting first half unders, right, you want to bet on the starting pitchers. You want to see how long they're going to go in games. Both these guys have a reputation, Taillon and Valdez, of going 4, 5, 6 innings at least. Valdez has had some really good starts. He's got a complete game in there too in his past 5. Both these pitchers are very, very good. So you're betting on the 2 pitchers to see how they're going to do against these lineups. I'm not even going to read the offensive numbers for each team because they're both very good. The Astros have won with home runs just as much as the Yankees have. And quite frankly, the Astros are worse at manufacturing runs too. So when I look at all that, I'm going to play the first half under 4.5. It's a little risky here, but as we know, the Yankees can strike at any time. And one thing about the New York Yankees is what we've seen from them recently, at least in my opinion, they take a little while to get going. They are great at striking late in baseball games when people think they're out for the count. And that's how they've won 50-something games this year. You don't come out, you can come out of the gates and win quickly, but the New York Yankees have found ways to win late. And that's how you become the best team in baseball. So I'm going to bet on the first half under. Framber Valdez giving up 11 earned in his past 5 starts. That's 2.1, 2.2 right per game. Jameson Taillon has given up 8 earned in his past 5 starts. So that's only 19 runs in these two pitchers' past 5 starts combined. Feeling pretty good about it. Seeing what they can do here. Seeing if they can get a first half under for us, get us back on the board. You got some comments.
I think you're going to like these back to back. 1, Altuve the Rat from Adam, and 2, you ready?
Yeah, Aaron Judge, the future Red Sox. Yeah, I would be so happy if Aaron Judge ended up in Boston. And you know what? The Yankees better pay him exactly what if Aaron Judge requests. And quite frankly, there shouldn't be an arbitration hearing for Aaron Judge. There should not. He should be offered an extension of whatever he wants because he is that good. And this year he's having a better year than he's had in the past. Right? This is a monster year for Aaron Judge. He's probably going to win the MVP. But the fact of the matter is, they should extend him. He shouldn't be in an arbitration hearing on Friday. It should be an extension of whatever he wants to finish his career in pinstripes. If he wants to come to Boston, great. But he's going to be in New York. He's going to be in Boston. I heard he might go to the Mets a little bit. I heard that was a rumor. But Red Sox is potential landing spot for him, which is very exciting. Dodgers is also a potential landing spot. He's going to be in a big market. That's who Aaron Judge is. What do you got from Johnny up there on the board? Johnny.
Pretty good take from Johnny here.
Houston is the most profitable under team in MLB. Love the first half, 5 under. Look, Tanner. There you go, Johnny. Love it, Johnny.
Also, huge shout out real quick. Dolly with the I'm going to make you guys do a giveaway.
Okay.
Order 2 shirts. My name is Mar
Vigil.
Send me one and keep the other to do a giveaway. We'll plan that out for next week sometime.
Yeah, we will plan that giveaway out. Dolly, you are the man. I appreciate you. First off, I
MVP
appreciate
of the
you.
day.
The one thing I appreciate too, has it been a rough few days? Maybe a little bit. I'm not going to lie about that. But the one thing that I appreciate about Dolly, he's stick with me. He's riding with me. He said, hey, if the Yankees team total hits yesterday, I'm buying T-shirts. Man of the people. He's a man of the people. Some people talk about it. Some people be about it. He's being about it. Love that, Dolly. We appreciate you there. Jeff, we got any comments over on TikTok?
Yeah, he keeps his word. Dolly does.
Love that, Dolly.
Yeah, let's go to the TikTok real quick. People are asking about the hockey game tomorrow. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show because we will have we want to have the accurate lines for you guys. We don't want to give you an over under when we don't even know what the lines are going to be set the day of. Dodgers -1.5 is the hammer with Kershaw pitching from Iken Barrow.
Yep.
Let's see, just here to enjoy. Reno's taking a little bit of a break right now, and so he's actually just here enjoying the show. So shout out to Reno. He wants us in Jersey. We'll get to Jersey sometime soon.
Yeah, we'll get to Jersey. I got to go to Jersey. Jersey's the gambling capital of the world. We talk about Las Vegas being the gambling capital. No, it's Jersey. Sports betting is massive. Another thing, too, we can talk about hockey a little bit at the end of the show here. Did save some time for that to answer your guys' questions. So if we want to talk hockey, we want to talk who's going to win that game tomorrow. It's going to be the Avalanche.
George Parr's in the comments. Avs 8-2.
George. So if you guys don't know George actually showed up to our live stream the other night. We had a couple players in, one from the Allen Americans local here in town, ECHL, and George was kept. The game the Lightning won. Avalanche going to win. And every time the Lightning went up another goal when it was like 4-1, he's like, Avalanche going to come back and win 8-4. Like, George, no, give up on that. I knew that whole game that I was wrong because the Avalanche just didn't have it that night. But if they would have played like they did in overtime yesterday, they would have won that game because they were absolutely relentless.
A bit.
Yeah, I do. I respect it. It's his thing. Dolly coming in here again. One more comment from Dolly, and then we'll keep it going here. Imagine Altuve and Judge in the same team. LOL. I don't think Judge is going to go to the Astros. I think there's if he can get, listen, bottom line is, I know it's a betting, and we can move on from this topic here in a minute, but if there's one place where Aaron Judge should be the remainder of his career, and I hate to say it, but it should be the New York Yankees. This man's given a lot to this franchise. He should be paid whatever he wants. And I know the New York Yankees are worried. Judge is getting up there in age, pushing 30, right? I can see why the Yankees don't want to extend him and give him a long-term deal because long-term deals usually don't work out. Having a tremendous year this season, but you really got to extend him if you're the New York Yankees. It would be a bad look if he ended up in Boston. That's my take there, and he'd retire as a Red Sox. So let's keep it going here. Got another play. Cubs versus Pirates over 8.5 here. I was thinking about going Pirates on the money line today, and I'd like to get your guys' take. What do you think about Pirates on the money line? What do you think about the over here? But I decide ultimately to go with the over instead of taking the Pirate game parlay. Probably get really good value there. But I am just going with the over of 8.5. Now, the Pirates are coming off a 14-5 loss to the Cubs, but they dominated the first 2 games of this series. These teams past 10 combined, which I love, obviously. Cubs have a better offense with a 244 and a 320. This is why I was kind of scared about going with the Pirates, but at the same time, too, Justin Steele on the mound for Chicago does scare me. I figured the over was the better play. Pirates has been way more efficient this season. Way more efficient when it comes to ERA, when it comes to whip. Now, when it comes to getting strikeouts, the Cubs do have the upper hand there. Justin Steele's going to be on the mound for the Cubs, 2-7 is very scary. Now, the problem is I have bet against Justin Steele a lot this year, and sometimes it doesn't work in my favor. Sometimes Justin Steele shows up, but most of the time he's inconsistent. That's what I love. Walked 29 batters in 59 innings. He's going to pitch against Jose Quintana. Last year, Jose Quintana was my over king. Anytime he took the bump for the Los Angeles, I'm going over on you because you are not going to shove today. And I did that once this year. I did it against the Brewers. I said, yeah, Jose Quintana is going to get lit up by the Brewers offense, which is efficient and electric and all that. But at the same time, too, that didn't happen. So going to stay away from picking a side here. Quintana's 1-4 with a 3.66 and a 1.33 over 64 innings. He's had 55 strikeouts, but he has given up 7 home runs. So when I look at that, I'm going to go with the over there in this game. Pitching staff, 4-9 with a 1.36. Teams are hitting 249 off of. This should be a hopefully happens. But anyways, we got some Johnny and Dolly. Love that. These guys are electric. My early action will be the Marlins full game over 9 and LA Dodgers, Cincinnati, first 5 under 4.5. Hunter Green, that all depends on Hunter Green, right? If Hunter Green comes out and he can pitch well, you might be in good shape there. Clayton Kershaw is going to pitch well, right? But if Hunter Green comes out, gets lit up, could be a tough day. This Dodgers team is very explosive. Dodgers look tempting, but they burn me every time. So I did put the Dodgers in my lay of the day here. I did put the Dodgers in my lay of the day, which we'll talk about in a minute. Again, guys, if you're having I see some people might have some connection issues. Hopefully we'll get that better in a minute here. But stick with us and we'll continue to ride it out. But yeah, Dodgers,
like we should be good now. We should be bouncing back.
I think we're back. We're back. Dolly's coming in. Dodgers look tempting. Yeah, Dodgers do look tempting, obviously. They're always tempting. I'm going to play them as a money line play. I'm not going to take them to cover. Keep in mind, it's hard to sweep in baseball, no matter if it's the Dodgers against the Reds or whatever, right? The Reds are not a good baseball team, but the Dodgers have beat them up the past 2 days. And my one fear in this game is if Hunter Green comes out and pitches very well. If Hunter Green comes out, pitches well, it could be a rough day for the Dodgers, and Dodgers better covering. But overall, I got to trust that Clayton Kershaw is going to be sensational once again. He doesn't have much innings on the mound this year, but when he has pitched, when he's been healthy, he's been electric, and that's what I'm expecting from him today. What do we got from comments from the TikTok?
Gun show. And Rajon Rondo going back on the Cubs money line, going back and forth. I love watching these comments sometime. Also, real quick, we've got George Parr, actually not an Avs 8-2 comment. He says Kershaw was not solid in his last start off the IR.
Okay, well, he's got one start off the IR. He's coming back now. He's going to be feeling good. You look at his numbers, they've been sensational. It's vintage Clayton Kershaw this year. You're going to get lit up, but again, you're going to get lit up some days as a pitcher, no matter how good you are. The Cy Young pitcher is going to get lit up, right? But at the same time, too, Clayton Kershaw a day against offense that can hit the ball but is inconsistent at the plate. I'm going to take it. I'm going to ride with it. What are they arguing about the Cubs and the Pirates? Who do they think? Who's on?
Cubs money line.
Cubs money line today. Is anyone on Pirates money line today?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's a ghost town for them.
Okay, I guess I made the right decision there then. But going with the over 8.5 in this game. Again, both pitchers, 2 inconsistent, 2 irreliable. So I'm just going to take the over of 8.5 there. You've been asking for a lay of the day. You've been asking for a big ass parlay. Again, we didn't get that done this morning. I'll post a big ass parlay if you want there. I'm just looking to get back on the winning track, though, if you know what I'm saying. I want to get back on the winning track. I want to be consistent. If I put together a lottery ticket with 20 freaking picks, guys, it might not end up well in my favor. That's what I'll say.
We called it out. Now people are saying Pirates.
Dolly, love it, Dolly. I took the Pirates. Gotta love it. But anyways, talking about doing a big lay of the day. So I have a 3-legger parlay today. Going to see if we can hit it. Pretty good juice there, and I'm feeling good about it. So let's bring that up on the screen here. Clayton Kershaw on the mound. Speaking of Clayton Kershaw,
speak of the devil, and he may appear.
Speaking of the ace, one of the greatest pitchers, the first ballot Hall of Famer, Clayton Kershaw. Speaking of him, he's on the bump there. Plus 337 today. We're going to take Dodgers money line, White Sox money line, and how about the White Sox on the money line lately? They have been crushing. I know the other day didn't go their way against the Blue Jays, but they're finding ways to win. And the thing that I love about Chicago right now is they are hitting the baseball. And if you're hitting the baseball, if you're feeling good at the plate, you're always a dangerous team. And then we're going to end that with Rockies over 3.5 team total there, plus 337 odds. So let's get and break these games down a little bit. Dodgers on the money line today, Clayton Kershaw versus Hunter Green. Green is talented, but it could be a long day for the Reds. Vice versa, if he can control his stuff, he can shut down the Dodgers. He's good enough to do it. And I'm going to say one thing right now, Jeff. I'm going to say that Hunter Green is going to be one of the best pitchers in baseball very, very soon. He's a young guy, but when he steps in, when he finally feels himself, Green is going to be one that has been really, really good. 4-1 with a 208 and a .85 whip. 0.85 whip, people. Damn, that's pretty good. Green 3 and 129 whip. Again, look at those numbers. They're inflated because of a few bad starts. Green has gotten lit up. But when he locates and his breaking ball is working, his fastball is one of the best in the league, right? It's got a high spin rate on it. Green can pitch. So underestimate the Reds today, but again, for a heavy money line favorite, I'm going to take the Dodgers because it is the Los Angeles Dodgers and we trust them and we believe in them. And again, you guys can swap out any legs of this that you want. The Chicago White Sox, I call him Dean the Cream because he got lit up a lot last year. Now he started to settle in. He actually pitched pretty well. He just came off the injured list, but he's only got a couple starts under his belt, and he's done a decent job there. He's not been bad this season, but his track record, based on what he's done over the course of his career, says he will ultimately get worse and worse and worse. Now look at the Orioles offense. Yes, they're electric right now, but they're inconsistent too, and they're going to go against Johnny Cueto, who's pitched well. White Sox are starting to hit the ball, and that's the biggest factor I look at in this game when I'm talking about playing Chicago on the money line is the second part of this parlay because they are hitting. And when Chicago's hitting, when they're getting healthy, don't let this team get hot. I know they play in the Cupcake American League Central Division, but they're still a very good baseball team. When they get going, they can hit the ball, especially against an Orioles team that isn't good. Hunter shut them down last time he faced the Dodgers. I just need both pitchers to shove for 5 innings. There you go, Johnny. There you go. Well, it's good that they saw him. Dodgers going to be ready. It's hard to go against the Dodgers. Hard to take the Reds against the Dodgers. For a money line parlay, I'm going to ride with it. And then lastly, we're going to go Rockies over 3.5 team total. Get your comments ready, guys, because we're going to start throwing those up on the screen here in a minute. We're going to finish with the Rockies over 3.5 team total. As we talked about at the beginning of the show, that Home Depot lock of the day. Again, no such thing as a lock in sports betting, but it's a best bet for us here at Bet the Day. And that's what we're finishing the parlay with. I love that bet today. Like I am madly in love with the Rockies over 3.5 on the team total. This is the most mind-blowing line. At the beginning of the show, it's mind-blowing that they're 3.5 today against a pitcher like Braxton Garrett when they hit lefties very, very well. So that's what we're going with, guys. Plus 337 odds. Again, a $10 bet would win $37.70. A $100 bet would win $370.70. A $1,000 bet if we're going high rollers, which bet responsibly because you need to pay rent. Don't put your arm or leg on a game would pay just over $3,000. So
don't tell Doss that.
Don't tell Doss. Doss going to put his legs on the Dodgers today. He's going to put his pinky on the Dodgers. He might put his whole body on the Dodgers. You never know.
So he might do it for the Rockies after that beautiful spiel you just gave us.
The Rockies, I love the Rockies right now. They're hitting the baseball well. And it's sad that the Rockies are in the National League West because they'll never do anything, but could be good in the future. Who knows? I don't want to count them out. I grabbed Rockies and Dodgers money line parlay at plus 232. I like that.
That's a good bet. I like that too.
I really like that. You know, the thing about the Marlins, though, the Marlins are a better hitting team. Just keep that in mind. But I think the Rockies get one on them today. Anything else from Dolly or Johnny in the comments? Altuve home run today. He loves playing against the Yankees. That's my high risk play of the day. And you probably get that for plus 350, plus 400 in that range, depending on what happens. Tyon doesn't give up a lot of bombs, but I do think the Astros get one on the Yankees today. If you guys don't believe that, I don't know what to say. Again, I'm not playing it though, because I don't bet against the New York Yankees right now. They are the best team in the league, and they are significantly better than the Houston Astros. That's my take there. And I think this series will show a lot. And if Houston shows up and wins games, comes to Yankee Stadium, wins games, it doesn't mean anything. I still think the Yankees are a better team. And when this series is the American League Championship Series right here, I got Clayton Kershaw on the screen and put the Yankees back up. But when that is the American League Championship Series, you know who's going to win. It's going to be the New York Yankees. They're going to the World Series.
Best team in baseball.
Best team in baseball.
Also, Doss Diggity is really they love Jersey here. And they want us to be in Jersey. He says, yeah, Jersey's the capital of sports books. That's why I got 18 books. Also, Reno in the comments saying that FanDuel Bar is one of the sickest bars in all of the Northeast. So he wants us there for that. And then we're going to go back to Adam Watson, Cardinals at plus money.
Cardinals at plus money day, guys. Start dropping your comments in the last 5 minutes.
Get those comments rolling in TikTok. Get them rolling everywhere.
There we go. Love it. Get the comments rolling, and I'll pull up the book, guys. Caesar Sportsbook. Shout out to Caesars. Best book in the business. And here are all my final plays right here up on the board, guys. Just again, if you missed any of them, they are right. Look, pulling up the book right now, pulling up Caesar Sportsbook. Shout out to Caesars. Best book in the business.
Best book.
We're having a little trouble pulling up the Caesars book right here.
Sorry, we're rolling today.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute. Now, New Jersey, the FanDuel Sportsbook. What's the best book? Is that in New Jersey they were talking about?
Yeah,
FanDuel?
that was in Reno in the TikTok comments because he wants us to come to Jersey for vacation. Says that FanDuel is the place. The place to be.
I'll say this: I'm never going to vacation in Jersey. Maybe Jersey Shore. Maybe Jersey. I'm not going to vacate. I'll come for a work trip, do some betting and stuff. But vacation in Jersey, man. You guys know I don't like the New York Yankees, right? No, I don't like the New York. I stick out like a sore thumb in New Jersey. People hate me already. People hate me. I said a lot of stuff about the New York Yankees. Okay, Cardinals money line today. I would probably go Brew Crew. And guys, we ask about this. We ask about the Brewers games.
Whoa! You just say you're going to go Brewers?
I would take,
if you had to.
If I had, again, this is a no bet list. This is a game I stay away from, but I would probably take the Brewers today if I could. Hudson on the mound versus Alexander. Let me pull up some more numbers for you guys.
And while you're doing that, we have a Doss Diggity update. He's putting his big toe on the Dodgers run line.
Love that. Big toe on Dodgers run line today against. But you know what? I think they win the game. Covering could be a little different. So we'll keep going here. We got Brewers and Cardinals, 110 game. You love this today. The bettors got to love this. A lot of early start times in Major League Baseball, which is great today. Again, pulling these numbers up. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to New Jersey for vacation anytime soon.
Just broke Reno's heart.
Reno, like I'll do it, Reno, but I need some like personal bodyguard security there because I think a lot of people in New York and New Jersey don't like me. Anyways, Daniel Hudson on mound today, 5-3, 3.31, 1.29 whip, 70.2 innings, 39 strikeouts. Not sure at all. And the one thing that the Brewers do against non-strikeout pitchers is hit home runs, right? They hit the ball well. The Brewers are a big strikeout team, but when they get a pitcher who doesn't have great shoving ability, they do tend to hit the ball, which is my biggest fear in this game when betting on the St. Louis Cardinals. The offensive numbers favor the Cardinals slightly. Power numbers go the Brewers, 92 home runs. But when you need the Brewers to hit the ball, they don't. And when you need them to stay quiet, they hit the ball. That's my fear there. A lot of things going on in this game, but I would probably lean towards Milwaukee. Again, though, it's a no bet list game. All sides of the equation. I don't bet anything involving the Brewers right now. I'm sticking to it. I'm staying with it, guys.
Yeah, I agree. That's good. Why wouldn't you want to watch the best team in baseball, Tanner, from Reno talking about the Yankees? Cardinals money line from Rajon Rondo. I think that's his pick for his go for the day. And the over in the St. Louis Milwaukee game is the play. Both Hudson and Alexander are trash from Gun Show. But here on Bet the Day, the Brewers are on the no bet list.
Yeah, I mean, I would go over as well if you had to pick side there. Now, Cardinals money line plus 100 right now. Over under is set at 9. 9's a little higher, guys. You don't realize it when you get into a game and you're watching it, how high 9 actually is when two teams start slow. So hopefully both these teams get on the border. This is a great game to go the Yurfie, and I might add this to a Yurfie parlay today because Hudson, Alexander both give up runs. I mean, Alexander's whip is 1.7, but he's got a 2.42 ERA, right? Walks a lot of guys, 9 walks, 22 innings. Hasn't given up a home run yet, which is interesting to see there. That could hurt the Cardinals a little bit, but again, 22 innings. It's not enough of a workload to really see, hey, should I ride with this guy or not? It's a lot of unknowns in this game. Again, though, if I had to lean toward the side, it would be Milwaukee. It pains me to say it, but they're on the no bet list, so it really doesn't matter. Johnny coming in the comments there. How we doing, Johnny?
Johnny's looking for a little advice.
It's looking like an over-under day. You think Plesac and Smeltzer get touched up today? I think so. Over 9.5 in Minnesota versus Cleveland. I would say so. Minnesota's got a really, really good offense. Cleveland's starting to play well. What they've done there for the Guardians, I should say now, is pretty impressive. Let me pull up some numbers there, but I would definitely go over on that. But I want to get all the stats and the lines up. It's a great take. That's a great take. We got some smart view. We got some good bettors that watch this damn show.
I agree. Bet the Day Nation's fantastic.
Bet the Day Nation's fantastic, guys. Keep it going. We got to love it. Bet the Day Nation. We appreciate you all. Again, pulling these numbers up for you in a minute here, Johnny. We'll get this game talked about.
In the meantime, while you're looking that up, Doss Diggity, I got your back, Tanner. If you come to Jersey and anyone gives you any problems, tell them you know me.
I'll tell them I know Doss. I love that. Doss, are you a Yankees guy? I don't think Doss is a Yankees guy. But Zach Plesac, 2-4 with a 4.41, 1.28 whip, going against Smeltzer, 3.52, 1.15 whip. Both have a decent amount of workloads on the mound. Neither guy is an elite strikeout pitcher, and they've given up 17 combined home runs. Over-under set 9.5. I would definitely go over on that. It's a little bit of a high total for me, but both pitchers are very, very bad, struggling, I should say, in this game. Cleveland's hit 53 bombs. They have a 312 OBP, though. Minnesota, 82 bombs, 324 OBP. Feel good about that. Their opponents are hitting, let's see here. Opponents are hitting 232 and 242 off each pitching staff. Yeah. I mean, I like the over in this game at 9.5. It's one that I'm not going to put on my card today just because it's a little high for me. But again, I feel good about that.
Well, as a man of the people, I think we got one more request
Okay.
for the knowledge of you, man of the people. Braves in San Francisco under.
Well, yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw, but that the San Francisco Giants ripped my heart out. They're up 2-0 early in the game. We had team total over 4. I believe they didn't score past the 4th inning. They up to 3 late in the game, but they couldn't get that 4th run across. I'm like, they had so many damn opportunities. That pained me. I would go under. Right, I believe is on the mound today. I could be wrong about that, but let me just make sure.
Dos Diggity does not watch baseball. That's an update for you. Doesn't watch baseball.
Alex Wood versus Kyle Wright today. I would go under of 9, minus 115 there. I think it's a low-scoring game. Both offenses can pop off at any time. Atlanta has one of the best power offenses in the game. They could do something off Alex Wood today. I like them to win straight up, but again, it's been a low-scoring series. Both teams inconsistent at the plate, so I would probably go with the under, especially when you look at Wright and Wood. I mean, Wood's been okay, right? But Kyle Wright has been the guy, so I would definitely go under of 9 at that, minus 115. Pretty good odds there for you. Any other comments? If not, we're going to sign off here.
We got some college baseball questions, but I don't think it's burned us too many times. What do you think?
You can throw them in there. Give me the questions.
Well, remember how we were talking about Arkansas thinking they were playing the other day?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it because they
are playing today. They're definitely playing today, and they're playing for a chance to go on and battle Oklahoma.
Rest in peace, Aggies.
Rest in peace to the Aggies. Rest in peace to the Aggies. The Aggies just didn't show up yesterday. That was a bad move on my part, guys. So they're just asking for an opinion on this game?
Yeah, just asking about Arkansas.
All right.
Maybe they're just asking how Arkansas is this time of year. It's hot.
Arkansas is hot right now. I don't know if it's as hot as Texas, but it's Arkansas versus Ole Miss. Again, I would go with Arkansas at minus 122. These lines have drastically shifted, though. I'd probably play the under, and I would play minus 122. Both pitching staffs have been pretty good. So I would go Arkansas money line and then possibly play the under. The better play for me is Arkansas at minus 122 there. Again, hockey-wise, we can look at some early lines here for the last 2 minutes of the show. Again, Lightning are plus 142 versus the Avs at minus 172. Again, this game is going back to Colorado. More money is coming in on the under right now, minus 120. The over is minus 102. The total's a tough call, and I think we'll break this down a little bit more tomorrow. But I think Colorado regular time is what now, if you want to lock in a bet early, if you do want to lock in a bet money line, you want to play it straight up. I don't think it's going to get better. I think minus 172 is going to be kind of the best price you're going to get it at. It might drift up to minus 180. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking to lock in a bet on the Avs, I would do it now. It's not going to get significantly better if it does, but anything, I think it's going to get worse. Hockey tomorrow. We'll spend a lot of time talking about that.
We'll shift back to it tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I mean, today was a baseball day, guys. Dog days of summer right now. We got one hockey game left, and that's all baseball. So we got to really focus on. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, one hockey game left.
All right.
I man of the people. Tanner Kern says it how it is.
Key, baby. Confidence is key.
Confidence is key. Man of the people. One hockey game left, and then we'll be all in on baseball. Dog days of the summer. Any other comments? BP311 coming in here, and then we'll sign off. Rockies over 3.5, Mariners money line, Yankees Astros first half under, Cubs Pirates over 8.5, and Yurfie Cards Brewers sprinkle parlay plus 2,077.
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
I like that. I feel good about that. Taking a few pieces of the Bet the Day Nation, and taking a few pieces of what I had, throwing it together. Brian, I love that. Nice play. Check out BP11 Sports Picks, guys, daily, and then he also has this on Fridays, I believe. So
you know what? Let's end it on this comment because I love the positivity. Today begins a win streak. It's coming.
Jeff Morton, I love it. We're getting all these comments rolling in here. People wait till the end of the show.
I just love Dos Diggity. He's just saying he doesn't really watch baseball and he can't pronounce half the names.
But you bet it, Dos. I love that.
That's all that matters.
Eric Kovacs coming in. Padres.
The Madres.
The Madres, yeah. I could keep calling them.
Let's wrap it up after the Madres.
We will wrap it up after the Madres. I look at the Madres team total here. This total is 7. I was looking to go over on this game. Musgrove on the mound versus Suarez. Suarez is not a very, very good pitcher, like a 4 ERA right now. Padres total runs is at 3.5. Oh my God, I would hammer that. 3.5 at minus 130. Great call there.
Madres back.
I would play that. The Madres could be back. The Madres could be back if they win today and cover and hit their team total. They got to do it all. Show. We'll send over the merch cam one more time.
It's in the bios. Get these shirts out. Huge shout out to Dolly again. We'll get that giveaway going next week. But yeah, Bet the Day Nation, you guys are amazing.
Appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the shirts. Join TikTok, Discord. Follow us on all those social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, putting pics out on everything there, guys, putting content out on everything. So make sure you follow that. We appreciate you all. The win streak starts today. We're going to get back on track. We ended it in a good way yesterday with the Avs closing the deal, getting the job done, sending it back home with one more game to win. Did a good job. I can afford rent now because of it. And we're going to keep that streak going today, guys. We will see you tomorrow for another episode of that.
Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors, and I'm blessed. They are not him. Tell him fess up. I get check stub. Hella carefree, nothing scares me. Hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up. Right? No, we not the same. Cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk.